Guys, going to just talk through the project here. This one was actually surprisingly tricky. So what we had was a lot of the boards had moved on the joins where they go from the walls to the ceiling. So we had to scrape out pretty much every single room on them joins. You'll just be able to see up there. There were several cracks here, there, everywhere. So just a bit of movement, stuff like that. I'm assuming this hasn't been done since this property was renovated. Anyway, the usual routine. All the oil, it was all oil based on the windows as well. So we had to go over that with a particular product, which we couldn't quite spray, but not the end of the world. It's come out really nice. But you can see we've just found loads of cracks in here. Considerable amount of filler. Sorting this one out. You can see all the way around there, that was all scraped out, all filled. All that slightly pale stuff is the filler. So we scraped out, give everything a clean. Same with the windows as well. Then went around, primed all of our cracks. That's just primer inside there. Once we primed all of those, we started getting our first fill on. So that's everything we see initially before we put paint on. So we go around, we fill with second fill as well to flatten out. After that, we sand everything down. The wood, the walls, the ceilings, everything is sanded, given a full sand to flatten it out. All the radiators pulled apart so we could clean. We didn't take them off, we just pulled them apart so we could clean in and around them because they were a bit of a mess as well. Same with the plug sockets, all been given a solid clean. Bathroom, obviously, that's still kind of under construction. We've completely redecorated the bathroom anyway, minus about 2 meters of the skirting in there, just waiting for some new skirting to be fitted. And then we went on with a BIM primer on all of the wood, so that had a single coat. And then we went on with a top coat of a product called AquaGuard. The walls and the ceilings all had 3 coats in the end. 2 were okay, but 3 just really kind of, got it to where it needed to be, as well as the spot priming, etc. Everything's fully done inside of the door, the front door, all the internal doors, frames with that particular product, the AquaGuard. Nice strong satin product. Same with the windows. There is a bit of wood rot on the external of those windows. I'd recommend having those external windows decorated before they completely fall apart. Actually, one of them, this windowsill's more or less gone, but they do need attention, otherwise it will have to be replaced. So that's just something to look at. That's the baby in the background. And then once we get it all done, we then go back, put our stickers on for any superfine filling, and then essentially just redo the process. So that's the extra step that we kind of do just to get things to where they need to be. Everything's been fully cleaned off. That wasn't already masked up. We also took the liberty of cleaning the light switches, cleaning the down lights as well, radiators, everything else. So it's all nice and clean as well. Minus obviously the floor. We've cut away the carpet towards the edge of the floor so that our paint gets all the way down. Only recommendation is to have a chat with the carpet guys in regards to not making a mess. And if so, we can come and repaint that in. I would deduct money off of those for those services, mind you. So just something to be aware of. Aside from that, there's not much else really. I'm hungry, taken off, put back on. I think that's about it. These are just the results really. So all durable water-based paint. So it's not going to yellow now, which is great. There is some leftover paint as well, which has been decanted and left there, so we can leave that particular end with the name of the products that we used as well, so that when it comes to, if the client doesn't end up staying for too long, it's easy just to touch up rather than having to kind of guesswork on what paint was used, blah blah blah. All the hard work's been done, so there shouldn't really need any serious decorating in this property for a long time. If anything, it will just be a case of putting on some extra paint. As you can see here, this is all the bathroom as well, which is done, minus that little section there because of obviously the ongoing issue, but the rest of it's all been done. All the windows done, all the windows open and closed fine. Do have a few issues with that particular window. It doesn't seem to stay up. I'm not sure why that is. but there are a couple of screws in there on the outside, so you can open and close the bottom one, but maybe something to have a look at. The inside of that cupboard's done as well.